Okay, folks, there you have it. Let me move this out of the way. Back there. Okay, R7. All right, with the LUT loaded. How do I look? 10-bit HDR. If I go on HDR, let's say on the R10, it would only give me, what is it, 1080. Okay, so this is 10-bit C-Log 3. How do I look? Color graded. But it's funny the way I color grade it. I used N-Log 3D just to match the other colors. It's just playing around. But this is the Canon C-Log 3 with a Nikon LUT from a Z6. So how do I look? Pretty good. You can see the stubble a little bit better. It's not as less saturated. When I first got it, it was something like this. All right, so then you have to bring it down. I brought it down to 50% on the LUT. And it looks better like that. So it gives me that orange look like with the Nikon. And then if I go to the Z7 II, which fell asleep again. Ouch. Okay, there we go. So this looks better than what it was before Nikon LUT. So I have like a yellowish look like you see on a Sony, okay, A7C. But I still have that orange tint from the Nikon. But it might be the stuff that's on the f1.8 lens, and it's the S lens. So I may have a little bit more orangey, I don't know, take on it. But anyway, this is Nikon Z7 II, color graded. How do I look? You can see the different skin tones, the sharpness, the crinkles, wrinkles in the hair. So this looks much better. And then if I go into the Z6 II, all right. So I used the Z6 II on the Z7 and the Z6. And the reason why I'm shaking a little bit is because my desktop wallpaper changed at that moment. So you get a little stuttering. It looks good now, but I look much better. So out of the three, this will be the third video I put up today. You download the LUT. I just downloaded a free LUT. And I thought I had downloaded a Canon LUT, but no avail, it wasn't that. So I said, heck, I'm not going to look for it anymore. So I just used the Z6 LUT on all three. N-Log. It looks pretty good. Now, with the Nikon glass, remember, these are full frame cameras. So you'll see more highlights and stuff in the face. With the Canon, so like this is the Z6 II, Z7 II. So I look much better than saturated. And if I go into, let's say, the options, live demo mode, right here you can see how I changed the gamma, the saturation, the tint on the Z7 II with the temperature and brightness on the Ecamm Live program to match, and it's a little bit different on the Z6 II. So different lenses, you have different characteristics or colors, I believe. Same thing with the cameras. So I try to match it as much as possible. And then if I go to the R7, you can see I'm a little bit more yellow. I could probably put a tint to it. That might be a little bit too much. Yeah, it's a 15. But you see, then it'll look orange. Okay, but it looks better. All right, now it's yellow. So anyway, I'll undo the live demo just to show you how I did it. I'm back to where I am. So here I am, R7 with the 50 millimeter Nifty 50 f1.8. I look pretty good. I had to raise the front leg a little bit, you know, on my tripod, so it might be a little bit lower. It's about the same size on each one. So if I go to, let's say, the Z7 II, so it's about the same height. And then also on the Z6 II, though, it's like from the top going down. So I think this looks a lot better. And then, of course, on the Z7, I mean the Z5, you can see my color tone, whatever. So it's kind of an orange. That's an Ecamm look. But this is 8-bit. That's 10-bit. That's 10-bit. So it also makes a difference if you're on different lights. So wherever the light is reflecting will give you different shades of color, I noticed too. So if I go on the Z6 II, it's pointing straight at me. So the lights are over here, shining on my face. Whereas if I go on the Z7 II, you get a yellow tint right here, which you don't see much, all right? But the ceiling, this is where I get most of my light. Okay, so I look a little different, and then you'll see it shaded, but it looks a lot better, okay, than what it did before. So 10-bit, I think you can see a lot better than the, because you can see my stub, whatever, than the 8-bit. And here's the 10-bit. Try to match the color with the R7. So if I look at it, they all look the same. So anyhow, there you have it. I do see an overheating warning on the R7, but you know, I got this on the 4K fine, which is oversampled from, I think, 6K. So anyhow, further ado, I thought I'd show you this update of what I've done with the Luts. And if I go back to, let's try the Z6 II. Okay, so if I go down to options, live demo mode, you can see where you select the LUT. So I put it in my download directory and I put those there, and I unpacked it and I just loaded this one. And like I said, it was like that. I said, oh my goodness. I brought it down to 50. Yeah, right there, right in the middle. So bring it back, and then I just messed with the brightness, temperature, tint, saturation, gamma. So each camera is different. So if you go into the Z7 II, you can see that these changed. And then if I go to the R7, you can see how I changed it to match the colors. So anyway, I could probably go to 0 to match it. And that's close enough. I'll match it right there and leave it at that. So go back to 6.2. In this, it's just a different way of looking at stuff. I can go to a mirror effect. Let's see. So click on that. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Let's see, unlock. Oh, there we go. So if we go into mirror effect, that's mirror. Left hand, right hand, up, right hand, right, left. Okay, so in the mirror effect, what I'm seeing right now, if I hold a book up, writing's backward. And then if I unclick the mixer, there you go. That's what you're looking at. I can do black and white. Looks pretty good. I can do de-interlaced, whatever that is. I can rotate, apply all settings, or all scenes. I don't want to do that. So I'll just go ahead and lock this up. Leave it alone, Randy. Don't mess it up. So anyway, I'm going to end the video this way. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you like it, please give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Any questions, just write in the comments below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.